Camelot's on the west side of Los Angeles County. It's about 30 miles from the center of the city, right out by the beaches of Malibu, just over the mountains. It has farmland. It has a place for all of your New Age ideas of solar energy and organic gardening and New Age family. It's a coming together of concentrated light and energy and purpose. Our Montessori school is to bring children to their inner genius, their inner potential, to send them forth into the world as leaders, as statesmen. It's just one of those places that becomes the springboard for the coming revolution in higher consciousness. Summit University is unique. It is an ascended master university. It is a university of the spirit. It is a place to study, to show oneself approved to God, to find one's inner self and to understand what is the real inner meaning of the path of service that leads to reunion with God. We study teachings of Gautama Buddha. We study the world's great religions. In class, we spend much time on learning the science of the spoken word, which is the dynamic decree. It is a time for prayer, for fasting, for retreat. It is a scrubbing of the consciousness from the burdens of the world. It is entering into the interior castle of the heart with one's own Christ self. The Ascended Masters work with us for a 12-week course to bring out our inner self and to allow the soul to be introduced, perhaps for the first time in this lifetime, to the real self, and of course to the I Am Presence. And I think what is so exciting is that all ages, all economic levels, social classes, and in the period of 12 weeks, these people become one heart, one great devotion. They've gone through initiations together. They've experienced laying down their human consciousness and discovering the divine, and it becomes a tremendous circle of love.
Camelot is the one place in the United States where it is understood that Montessori did not bring us a method, but she brought us a message that is a way of life. And for that, I am extremely grateful to the messenger who can give to the world the vision of the true message of Dr. Montessori. I say it's the only hope for the world, that we can have a generation of children who are going to establish the golden age all humanity is sighing for. How can it be done? Only by having the proper environment and the people who understand the role of children in building a new generation. So Camelot is the answer. I have no doubt about it.
Community is the circle that is protected by its members, the hallowed circle where God educates His children. If we had this teaching today, but we did not have community, it could not survive, and we would not have the opportunity to act en masse and in force to change world conditions. Pythagoras saw this. and all of the teachers who founded the mystery schools. The greatest prophet who has ever walked the earth in our time, the prophet Samuel, recognized this, and he came to establish the nation of Israel. Community is the flame of the Holy Spirit, hence it is the flame of love. The love that spans between the Guru and the Chela, the figure-8 flow, contains this entire community, and it contains the worldwide community of the unascended Chelas of the Great White Brotherhood. Just visualize God, the great Guru, and yourself as the Chela. And the spirit-matter cosmos actually hangs on these 2 points, these 2 extremities of the plus and the minus. And then think about us, one upon one, the great love we share for one another, because we love God in one another. I am the devotee of the God in your heart. That is the God that I worship. That is the God who is in the earth. So to me, the Chela is that point of my ultimate devotion in matter. And that devotion is a very intense fire of love. By that returning current, which becomes an accelerated momentum, the community is actually built. Its foundation, its physical buildings, its publishing, all that it does on a planetary scale is infused with this light and love. It's a perfect attunement and harmony, and it is an indestructible union. It cannot be broken because love has fused it together as one. Welcome to the inner retreat. We begin a bold adventure at our inner retreat. It is the mighty work of the ages, and this is the place of our community, the cradle of a new civilization. Here we stand on the promontory of the rock, and there, the mighty Yellowstone, the river and the park, and behind us, the Royal Teton Retreat, and we are the Royal Teton Ranch, physical focus of an ancient memory. We stand here and we contemplate the flame of our beloved Gautama, and we feel the flow of Shambhala. We look to the valley, the very heart of our retreat, and there we gather for our freedom song each 4th of July, for the victory of the age, for the teachings of the masters. This is the place of great encounters, where we encounter the real self, the mighty I Am Presence, Sanat Kumara, and friends of light who will come through this very valley from all over the world, called by the mighty heart flame of the Word itself. We welcome you to the heart, and we sing the song of gratitude. Hear, O universe, I am grateful. Hi, everyone. God bless you. God bless you all. We meet in the strangest places, don't we? We meet in the heart of the inner retreat. It's a great miracle, but this miracle was wrought by God and man. And you are a part of that wondrous miracle, every single heart flame burning here today. It certainly took the dedicated forces of every one of you to make this fantastic dream come true. And so, for 24 years, we have been working to build the Summit Lighthouse. Mark Prophet started in 1958. And I don't know, in the farthest reaches of his outer consciousness, if he saw us here. And yet I wouldn't be surprised that he did, because Mark saw many, many things. And I used to see him seeing those things, and I'd say, "What do you see?" And he said, "I can't tell you." So I know he knew a great deal. And Maury and Mark used to speak to me about the great expansion of this activity. Surely this is a great magnet and focus for the expansion of the light on the earth. And I'm sure you all feel, as I feel, a tremendous protection, serenity, and the ability to seal our efforts in the heart of the mountains. It presents a great, great challenge to us. But we are up to that challenge, and the masters are up to that challenge. We get a chance to figure out how to survive, how to build, how to use energy in new forms, testing all the things that we've heard about for the new age. It's a wonderful land. It's a great white piece of paper. I haven't seen all of this property yet. I've gone pretty far on it, walking, hiking, by car, horseback riding. It represents a future that we and those coming after us will have ample room to write upon. We have so much to be grateful for, so many beautiful things to talk about. It is so wonderful to see you.